Good morning, home buyers. I'm Joseph Colgan, broker associate with Coldwell Banker. I've got a question for you this morning. When you first enter a home for sale, what is the first place you go look at? You consider the schools, you look at the kitchen, you check out the bedroom, are they spacious? You look at the backyard, is it green, is it private? When I first come to a home, I go to the sweet spot. The sweet spot is the place that's going to give me the first indication of how well the home is aging. When looking for property, compare it to when you're looking at used cars. In a weekend, if you're looking for used cars in a weekend, you might see half a dozen to a dozen cars usually aged between 3 and 10 years. By lunchtime, you're going to realize that the condition of these cars can vary greatly, and it's usually because of how well maintained, how it usually depends on the maintenance habits of the last couple of owners and how Mother Nature treated the car. Well, when we go shopping for homes, we're going to be looking at properties that are typically between 10 and 75 years old. Depending upon the maintenance habits of the owners and what Mother Nature's done, there can be an enormous disparity in the condition of those homes. There are three factors that are most crucial in aging or wearing away a property. Those are moisture, sunlight, and termites. Moisture is most important in the Silicon Valley because the overwhelming majority of the homes have their foundations built in soil, which is very high in clay content. What this means is that when it rains, and we get most of our rain in just 4 months, the soil is going to get very heavy and expand. And during the other months, it's going to dry out, the soil is going to contract, it might even crack. All this back and forth over 10 to 75 to 100 years, it's a lot of stress on a property. The second item is sunlight. Too much sunlight on a home can crack or warp wooden structures, especially the wood in the eaves around the roof. The third threat to properties is termites. You can't see termites with the naked eye, but give them 7 years and they can reproduce enough to begin wearing away at the structure of the property. When I first go to a property, I look for the spot that's going to show me When I first go to a property, I look for the spot where all three issues, water, sun, and termites, may leave clues of deferred maintenance. When I first enter a home, I look for the spot where all three issues, water, sun, and termite, may leave clues of deferred maintenance. When I first go to a home, I look for the spot where all three issues, water, sunlight, termite, may leave clues of deferred maintenance. Picture in your mind a home as you enter it from the street. Most homes are very rectangular looking from up the drive while walking up the driveway. However, the weight of the garage is far different than the weight of the home's foundation on the soil. So when I enter a property, I walk through the home to the backyard, and I go to the exterior walls of the rooms behind where the garage is. This is the place where if there are structural problems, foundation problems, they're going to appear here first. I look down, I see if there's any shifting or cracking. I take a notice of how big or small it is. Then I look up, I check out the roof, see if there's any splitting or termite damage in the roof eaves. I look at the gutters to see if they're still hanging good or if they need maintenance. I'll go walk all the way around the house, continuing to look for maintenance issues. Then I'll go inside, I'll walk through the home again, looking for deferred maintenance. And after that, I'll stop and I'll check out the kitchen. Is it a kitchen? Does it have a great gas grill? Does the living room have a spectacular skylight? Are the bedrooms well placed? Is it full of features that are going to give you and your family years of enjoyment? Regardless of what we do or do not see in our walkthroughs and visits to a property, remember to always thoroughly read the termite inspection and the pest control inspection and the property inspection report. And always, the answer to every real estate question is to ask the right expert. If you have a question about the local schools, go to the school district. If you want to know more about your loan or other loans that are available, talk to a lender. Got a doubt about the roof, talk to a licensed roofer. If we follow these procedures, we're going to find the home which is going to give you and your family the most enjoyment and security. When you're ready to buy a home, call me at 408-898-0186. Joseph Colgan, Coldwell Banker.